Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight for the broadcast of Montclair State men's ice hockey. As Montclair State gets this set to host the second half of a home-and-home against Siena Saints. Montclair traveling up to Albany yesterday in a tightly contested 2-2 contest until the third period, and they fell to the Saints last night 5-2. Sorry about that, folks. It's been a mad scramble all day. But as I was saying, the Redhawks traveled up to Albany yesterday, and as Siena hosted them, a score of 5-2 in a much closer game than the score appeared. They come back tonight here at Montclair State to wrap up their season series in the home-and-home. Redhawks definitely need some points desperately in the standings. Last weekend, a big, if you call it an upset, if you will, against Clarkson. They split that season series, and they definitely need to split or better with Siena here tonight. I'm Rob Martinez. I'm joined with Charlie Crispino. Charlie had a big travel day today, too.
Yeah, long day. First game, 7:15 this morning in Aston, PA.
So a lot of hockey. I'm fresh from the New Jersey Turnpike in Baltimore for the last couple of days for a work conference, but we made it. We made it about 2 minutes before the warm-up here, so we're ready to go. Looks like the teams are ready to go. And the puck is dropped, and we have a line of Greg Oliveri, Joey Castellano, and Billy Parsley out as Siena comes ahead with it on its quick 2-on-2. Dan Podolian in net tonight for the Redhawks, makes his first save of the game. And that puck is reversed to Vela as it comes up the near side wall. Greg Oliveri, quick little outlet pass. That puck is chipped in and skated in by Aiden Cox. Cox pinned against the wall there, and Siena is able to get that puck up to the wing. Good keep there by Billy Parsley. He'll send that puck deep, and Castellano is on it as he pressures the Siena Saints D-man. There's looks like we got away with a double trip there. One for Castellano, one for Siena, and they play on. Good pressure so far by the Redhawks. Braden Ryan keeps that puck in. Puck is sent towards the net, and that's the first save of the game for number 30, Matt McCarthy for Siena. Redhawks still get it. Leonard has it behind the net. He loses control briefly. Neal, nice hit there. Ryan's still able to keep that puck in briefly, but Siena gets that puck up and out of the line, but the Redhawks will regroup. Redhawks send that puck right through the middle. Leonard tries to make a nifty move past the Siena defender, and he'll have possession behind the net. Here's Neal with it now. Over to Braden Ryan, back to Neal. Right out in front for Leonard. Leonard tries to stuff a temp, and a nice save by Sullivan there.
Good first two shifts here by Montclair.
Yep, so some pretty steady shift. 2-on-1 for Siena. Good save by Podolian. Puck is battled for behind the net. Siena comes away with it. Puck comes up to the point. That's shot, and that's blocked. And here comes a potential 3-on-2 for the Redhawks, but they're going to go for a change as Leonard gets that puck deep. So as you were saying, Charlie, two good first shift for the Red Hawks here. What do you see so far?
They got speed to get in on the forecheck. It's something I haven't seen them do in the last couple of games, but it looks like they're getting the puck in deep and hard on the forecheck.
Puck comes out to the point now. Siena has it. That puck is blocked again. It's a couple blocked shots here by the Red Hawks in the early going. Looks like Gorman blocked that shot, and Podolian will hold on. So, like we said, the Red Hawks are up against it now. They had the tough patch of their schedule, for the greater part of a month here. They had Army come in, Sacred Heart come in, Clarkson come in. Now they have Siena. And points are at a premium, so the Red Hawks really need to come away with 2 points this evening if they want to kind of ensure their role in the playoffs here.
They've been in every game except for the one game at Army.
At Army, correct. Yeah, so I think the league has been kind of predictable in a sense. There's a hit from behind. No call there. Nope. Siena comes away with it. The league has been somewhat predictable with Army, taking that early points and standings lead. Clarkson and Sacred Heart following behind, and then the 4 through 7 spots in the league are wide open. The Red Hawks need to get some points here. Nice shot there.
That was Crispino.
By Crispino. The puck just off the right pad of McCarthy into the corner. It looks like we have our first penalty of the game.
Again, we'll go off the forecheck there, get the puck in deep. Oliveri got to the puck and hit the man down the slide. I think that we knocked the net off.
Nope, we have no non-call yet, and that was off. Or an offsides. It's a quick 3-on-2 break. Got to get the puck to the net there. Nice shot there by Crispino, and that's held on to by McCarthy. So Matt McCarthy, a freshman last year, I believe, one of the top goalies in the league. I would say the top goalie spot belonged to the Red Hawks' Andrei Schmalik, and not far behind was a freshman McCarthy from Siena.
Another good shot from the point there.
Good face-off win and a shot from the point. 16:21 remaining in the first period. Still no score. Shots are about even. I would say they're about 3-3 at this point.
Yeah, but I think my class had the better of the play so far.
Puck is dropped, and Greg Oliveri battles for that draw, and Siena has control. Good forecheck there. Oliveri spins with it. Quick shot deflected in front. Another shot just wide by Parsley. Parsley's got to hit the net there. He hits the net. That's a 1-0 game for the Red Hawks. Siena comes away with it. Good step there by Vela. And the puck is turned over in transition. Here comes Parsley. Parsley's got a great shot. He's got to use it here. He shoots the puck wide again.
Got to hit the net there.
Parsley, 2 great scoring opportunities missing the net on this shift here for the Red Hawks.
That was a good shift there.
Yeah. Good play there by, that looks like Anthony Vela. Good step there. Nice tight gaps so far by Vela. Puck's fired wide by the Siena defenseman, and that's out. In pursuit is Leonard. A little bit of a blind spot.
Pick that guy up.
Quick shot across, and that puck is stopped by Podolian.
And Montclair got caught looking a little puck watching there.
That puck gets chipped into the near side corner. And it's retrieved by the Red Hawks behind him as they try to break out here. Puck is backhanded up the wall and chipped by the defender. It's a 2-on-1 for the Red Hawks. Looks like Leonard and Neal. Or Leonard and Crispino, my apologies. Crispino takes a good shot on net. When in doubt, put the puck on net, right, Charlie?
Yeah, I agree.
So nice low shot. He had Neal going to the net there. Just no rebound from the goaltender McCarthy, but the right decision there on a quick 2-on-1. Red Hawks look pretty good in transition, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, good transition, good forecheck. They just seem to got some jump in their legs tonight. As you said earlier, it's desperate times. You got to play. Good teams play desperate.
Siena comes up with it. The puck's sent rink wide pass through the middle. Siena will chip that puck to the near side corner. That puck will come out to the point. Good block there by Gorman. Gorman's got about 2 block shots up at playing his point man. Well, here he comes with it. He chips that puck deep as he's tackled in the slot. And Siena will send that around, looking to catch the Red Hawks napping. It's a quick 2-on-2 break for Siena. Nothing really doing, so that puck is sent wide to Podolyan. Red Hawks again come away with it. Calandrillo. I believe Calandrillo is fresh off of his best man duties at assistant coach or associate coach at Evan Calandrillo's wedding. So congratulations to Evan on his nuptials yesterday.
Yeah, that's nice when you can always stand up for somebody else.
So he's Calandrillo is a longtime Red Hawk family here. So Evan, a player, and we wish him and his lovely bride congratulations here. 13-12 remaining in the first period. 0-0 tie. Siena has it. Chips that puck to the neutral zone as Parsley battles along with Crispino, and they were able to win that puck battle, and Leonard will chip that puck deep. Siena skates the puck through the neutral zone, looking for a cross-corner dump. And this is the first shift for freshman Josue Montero. So he's a new insert in the lineup for this evening. We have a couple new Red Hawks in the lineup, along with David DeConde. And I believe we had JT Santagate in the lineup last night. So a couple of Red Hawks getting their second opportunities to dress for games and play.
Oh.
Great opportunity there. Great stick work by Matt McCarthy as he was almost caught outside of the net.
He's great.
When it comes to Neal. Neal throws that puck in front. Nice save by McCarthy again. Neal battling for it. Great battle by Will Neal. The Red Hawks again. Quick regroups, quick transition, getting the puck up into the neutral zone. Siena over the line with it. And that puck gets chipped away by Aiden Cox. And away come the Red Hawks again. This line's been out there a little while. Might be looking for a change soon. The Red Hawks will chip that puck. And that was able to get deep, luckily, past the Siena defender as the Red Hawks will go for that change. 11:30 remaining in the first period. Still no score. Here comes Siena. Gets the puck to the slot area. Quick shot on Podolyan. Nice right pad save. Walked out of the corner again. Quick backhand. That's deflected by the Red Hawks defender. Vela pins his man against the wall. Comes up to the point. A double deflection. A nice stop by Podolyan there. And the puck is out into the neutral zone as the Red Hawks will try to regroup here. Castellano gets bumped off the puck. And Gorman's able to get that puck deep. Rest of the Red Hawks going for a change as Castellano pursues. Greg Oliveri. Nice hip check. Great hip check by Greg Oliveri there. The little guy wins.
Yeah, all 140 pounds of him.
Away with it comes Siena. They got a quick 3-on-2 if they hurry. Puck is tracked back. Looking to find that slot area a couple times. Red Hawks doing a good job of layering that slot. Here comes Crispino. As he loses control of the puck, he'll pursue that Siena Saints defender. And back to the Red Hawks D. Regroup once again. Puck just tipped just ahead of Crispino. Couldn't get a stick on it. And that's an icing. So 10:02. Charlie, again, we see the Red Hawks kind of carrying a little bit of the momentum there. But what have you seen from Siena so far?
It seems like they're a little, maybe some bus legs here early. That's what they has their chances. They haven't capitalized. A couple of pucks shot wide, but looks like they got a little bit of bus legs.
Siena wins the draw, comes up to the point, and the puck is sent back down. A little scramble in front of the net, and Podolyan will deflect that puck out of play, I believe.
When Siena has set up, though, they got some good scoring chances. Yeah. Montclair's a little sloppy in their own zone.
It looks like whenever they have a 2 or 3 man rush, they try to find the guy in the slot. They try to drive wide and find that late guy in the slot, and the Red Hawks have done a good job of protecting that area. Again, the clean face-off win in the offensive zone for Siena. That goes back to the point, and that puck is shot wide. Quick transition there. Braden Ryan tries to hit Leonard through the middle of the ice, and that puck will trickle in on Matt McCarthy, and he'll get a whistle. With 9:37 remaining in the first period, still no score. Face-off will come to the left of McCarthy. Out there now, there's Josue Montero, Mike Nodars with the line of Will Neal, Dave Leonard, and Braden Ryan. Puck won by Neal. Nodars keeps it in. We'll send that puck rink wide as Leonard pursues. Good hit by Leonard. See, kept in there by Montero. And Leonard battles along the near side wall for it, and that puck will go out to Nodars, who will hammer that puck back in. Probably would like to see him take a little bit more time there.
Yeah, get him on side at least.
Yeah, whoa! What? So that time Nodars pulls the trigger. He must have seen something that none of us did, but he forced McCarthy to make a sprawling save there from outside the neutral zone, but. That would have been something.
I think this Siena goalie thought he was going to dump it in and kind of cheated a little to go play it, and he wanted to put it on net.
That was a good play by Nodars. And now definitely McCarthy will think twice about playing the puck now.
Yeah.
So about midway through the first period, and faceoff will come to the left of Dan Podolian. No score. And kind of an even game. Redhawks have had the better of the shots and the scoring opportunities, I think, so far.
Yeah, Redhawks goaltender hasn't made maybe one tough save. They're doing a good job letting them see the puck.
So Podolian makes another stick save right on cue to the left side corner, and the Saints still have it. Callahan out to his point. The puck is able to get through, and the Saints still have control of it, cycling down low. Puck comes up to the point again and back down. So it's DJ Fried, John Callahan are two of the three forwards out there for the Redhawks. The puck is chipped out to Fried, and here comes Fried now, looking for a shot. Takes a weak backhand pass through the middle of the ice, and that puck is turned the other way. And Siena will be content just to chip that puck and pursue as they get a change. Siena battles for it in the near side corner. Callahan leaves his point man. He's got the puck, and he'll just scoop that puck out. It looks like this will be a waved off icing there. We got Oliveri out there now with Fried and Gorman. Fried's still stuck out there. Hasn't been able to go for a change yet. But you have Gorman, Anthony Oliveri, DJ Fried up front. In the middle of a Red Hawk line change. And that puck is whistled. Must have been frozen up against the wall.
Gives the Red Hawks change here.
So Castellano will come out for Fried. And they will change the defensive pair. And it looks like Aiden Cox will come out with Anthony Vella. So we have Anthony Oliveri, Joey Castellano, and Ryan Gorman up front for the Redhawks. Castellano plays that puck back to Cox. Cox surveys the scene. Will send that puck through the middle of the ice, and the Saints will be able to regroup there. That puck, again, picked off by Cox. Good play there. Looking for some help. Finds himself trapped up ice. He's got to get back here. The Saints have numbers. Quick 2-on-1 opportunity. Podolian scampers to post, trying to find the puck. And that puck is deflected to the corner. Siena again with it behind the net. Quick pass out in front slot area. And it'll come all the way out to the blue line where it's sent back in by the Saints. So Saints, the last 3 or 4 minutes, control and play a little bit here. More puck possession than the Redhawks. Try to get that rhythm back as that puck's tipped in by Greg Oliveri and sent back out to the neutral zone. A lot of neutral zone play. Oh, no call.
Maybe not.
The far side ref maybe got it. So
call out, or is that offsides?
Hopefully it's an offsides because
Nope.
Nope, they got Calandrilla for, it looks like a push. So that's typical of the person that called that penalty there. So the near official that had eyes on it the whole time, no call. Far side official further away makes that call. So Redhawks will be down a man. The Siena will have the first power play opportunity of the game with 6:03 remaining in the first period.
Good clear by Greg Oliveira there off the face-off.
So Redhawks lose the draw, but able to get some control of the puck, and Oliveira is able to send that puck down. So we got
It's Oliveira and Parsley up front.
Greg Oliveira, another great play, angles him, able to strip the puck from the Siena forward there. Siena has to come away with it. And they'll try to send that puck and chip that puck deep. Again, stood up at the blue line. Looks like by Oliveira again. So Oliveira having a shift here. And we got
another penalty coming up.
We got a trip. Not sure who had possession of the puck there at the time of the call.
All Montclair guys going to the bench, so I'm guessing it's on Siena.
All right, so we got a makeup call. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 1:20. So the Redhawks will have a 40-second power play at the end of the Calandrilla penalty.
Like we're going to get Anthony Oliveira and Castellano here 4-on-4.
So 5:22 remaining. We're going to play 4-on-4 for 1:20. The Redhawks will have an abbreviated power play. Yeah, Castellano, Oliveira with Vela and Cox. And the puck is lost by Oliveira. Siena will come away with it. Up the near or far side wall, cutting through the middle, is number 8, Tyler Sullivan, who's definitely, I would say, Siena's top forward. Here comes Castellano, 2-on-2, quick shot. And that's a nice goal, nice shot there. I don't know if it hit a body on the way in, but who cares? And Joey Castellano has his first career goal as a Red Hawk, and it couldn't have come out at a better time.
That's what we talked about earlier, right? Get the puck to the net, right? Never a bad shot. That wasn't the greatest shot, but he hit the net.
So again, there's a quick transition, quick turnover. Red Hawks accelerated towards the net, and Castellano just put that puck towards the net. Again, whether it hit a defender's pants or he picked that corner clean, we'll never know.
I actually think the defenseman screened him. He didn't see it.
So that's a good goal there. A 4-on-4 goal by Castellano to take a 1-0 lead. Right back.
Good block.
Come the Red Hawks. Good block. Here comes Braden Ryan away with it now. Ryan will try to shoot from the left side. We got one from the right, one from the left. And that was actually a subtle tip there by Ryan in front of the net, just wide of McCarthy. So Castellano from Oliveira. A 4-on-4 goal there. And the Red Hawks still will get that abbreviated power play once the time expires from Calandrilla's penalty. Here comes Will Neal. Good body there. You got about... And here comes Calandrilla out of the box. So the Red Hawks have an abbreviated power play. Siena does a smart thing and circles back, tries to rag some time out, and they'll send that the length of the ice. Siena able to spring a guy, get there first, rag some more time off the clock, but here come the Red Hawks. Puck just off the stick of Leonard. And that puck gets sent deep. You got about 15 seconds on this shortened power play remaining. Leonard has the puck in the corner. He'll try to send that puck to the point, but that's deflected by the Siena defender. Kind of a desperation play to keep the puck in by Vela. Did a great job there of getting off the line but leaving the puck inside the zone. And that should just about do it for the short Red Hawk power play, as the teams will come back to 5-on-5.
Yeah, I hate that too. And you're 0 for 1 on the power play, but it was 25 seconds.
Yeah, there's shortened power plays. Seems to happen a lot at Red Hawk home games because there's a high volume of calls.
Yeah. What are you trying to say there?
Let the boys play. Good save there by Podolian through traffic, and that puck gets sent down. This should not be an icing, and McCarthy comes out to play it. So what I said about McCarthy trying to come out to play the puck, false there. He made some nice play, and Siena gets a scoring opportunity from it. Here come the Redhawks, 2-on-1. Puck sent wide. Oh, just picked off. Bad pass there. Castellano has it. Let's send that puck back to the D. Yeah, Castellano was out, then off, then back again. So I think they're getting their money's worth out of the freshman forward for this first period here. Here comes Johnstone. Johnstone with it, and that puck just gets deflected off his stick. He's able to send that puck deep. I think this is the second shift for Johnstone tonight, but Johnstone.
I think it's his first. Yeah.
Johnstone's been kind of regular in the lineup lately, and it's good to see getting some young guys in the lineup that stay there.
He came to his Wolfpack game this afternoon. I don't know if the coach wanted to know that, but
the puck is kept in by Siena. Redhawks will gather behind the net. We have 1:31 remaining in the first period. Redhawks lead 1-0.
Here's looks like we got another penalty here.
And it looks like a rough, maybe.
Yeah.
Very dramatic pose there. And it looks like Siena will be down the man again. Redhawks will go back to the power play.
And we're going to get a full 2-minute power play here.
So that takes the top forward for Siena off the ice. Again, that's Tyler Sullivan, the captain of this team. He'll take a seat for 2 minutes, and the Redhawks will
1:27 left in the period.
Hopefully finish this period on power play. So now we got a full power play. Hopefully. Maybe. Good turnover there by Oliveri. Oliveri sends that puck to the net. Good play by the defenseman there by Siena.
Nice block by that D there.
So we got Anthony Oliveri, Will Neal. That's a bad step there by Calandrell. It's a quick 2-on-1 shorthanded. Great save by Podolian. Oof. He definitely needed to come away with that, and he did. That was a great save by Podolian, and that was a bad pinch there on the right point by Calandrell.
Yeah, and he's got to know that he's got a forward back there with him, that Montclair's going with 4 forwards to take that pinch there.
Right. So I've been coaching for a while. I've done it sometimes. How often do you put a forward back on the point for the power play?
I'm not in love with it, but I've done it.
That's the scary part.
Yeah.
The scary part is playing D. What happened there? We got an interference penalty? That was I'm not sure. I didn't see it. Maybe Podolian did a good act, but
I didn't see anybody run into him.
No,
I can see why Siena's arguing it.
It might have been a stick of the Siena player that clipped the skates.
I know, it's on Montclair. I think he's calling interference on the goalie.
This is typical of a home game for the Redhawks.
Maybe not. Still haven't figured out what this is here.
I mean, they whistled the play for interference.
I did
clearly.
see a signal.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if they're just debating on who to send out there for the goaltender's penalty. Yep, they are. Yeah. So they're going to send Antonio Crispino to the box. So I guess Podolian interfered with the Siena player. Again, it came just out of view, and we caught the aftermath. So we don't get a full power play for the Redhawks in true fashion here. So 33 seconds into the Redhawk power play, we get a even-up call. So it's 4-on-4 until the end of the period.
Yeah, Montclair's got to play smart here in the last 54 seconds here and try to get to the second period with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, so
I don't really see that.
I
goaltender setting picks.
I'd say you. I mean, I may have.
Yeah. Okay.
in my day, but not to the extent that you get caught for it. So mostly playing the puck behind the net, giving your defenseman time, but not in front of the net. Puck is deflected there by Aiden Grange. Aiden Grange, first time calling his name today, but a good block there from the senior. Redhawks lead 1-0. It's late in the first period. We have about 35 seconds left. puck won by Siena. Podolian leads a rebound. He's able to make that stop too. So you got both Oliveri brothers out there. So we have two centermen out there. Pretty smart move by coaching staff, putting two centers out in the D zone draw late, just in case one gets kicked out of the circle.
And I don't think they have a left-handed center either to take the draw on their off wings, right?
No.
They're
So
all
if you're
four
if you're
right-handed.
listening out there and you're a left-handed center between the ages of 17 and 20,
Ryan Douglas will be in there. He's left-handed center.
I do need it's such a difference maker when you have the option, especially on D and center of lefties and righties. And Red Hawks been a traditional righty team. Oliveri sends that puck through the middle of the ice to his brother. And here comes a quick break late, and Podolian's able to make another save. So good period by the Red Hawks. You got the bulk of the play in the Siena end in the neutral zone. So it's a 1-0 lead on a Joey Castellano goal. And the teams will come out for the second period, skating four aside. What are your initial thoughts here, Charlie?
Yeah, I thought Montclair came out early, and Siena held them off. I thought it got to even play there in the last 10 minutes, and then we get the penalties. So you kind of lose the flow of the game.
Yeah, so penalties will definitely make the game a little bit slower and last a little bit longer, which is not good for anybody. So we'll be back with the second period after the ice cut, and we'll see you then. And we're back for the second period. So we still have some 4-on-4 action, I believe.
Minute 8 left in our penalty, 33 seconds left in the Siena penalty.
So Siena will get one of those abbreviated power plays. So just under a minute once that minute and 8 expires. So we got some clarification on the penalties. Not sure that I can agree with them, but who am I to judge? So, and also the Calandrello wedding is next weekend. The Redhawks are off that weekend. Puck is down, and Siena wins the draw. They'll regroup, send that puck to the neutral zone, and that's a good step there by Aiden Grange. Puck sent behind the net to Calandrello. Calandrello will send that to his partner, Grange, and Grange will send that puck out to the vacant point there. Siena, good pressure here, as the Redhawks had to come back with it. So about 4 seconds left. Ooh, puck gets stuck due to the wetness there on the ice. And here comes Castellano. So Castellano and Greg Oliveri, who killed that first penalty off, called upon again to do the same. 23 seconds remaining in the Siena power play. That puck is lost by Castellano. He's still pressuring the puck. It's fun to watch these two little guys skate here.
I've had the joy of watching Greg skates for the last 6 years.
Yeah, so
He's an agitator.
yeah, he is, definitely plays on that edge. So the penalty expires. We're back to 5-on-5. And the Redhawks will send that puck off the near side boards, trying to get a chip out to the neutral zone for Crispino as he came out of the box. Sullivan, nice play. Great save by Podolian. So you had a guy fresh out of the box there. And Sullivan, he gets that great scoring opportunity and a good save by Podolian. So Crispino sends that puck deep off of a Siena defender, and that puck gets deflected out of play. Faceoff should be just outside of the Siena Saints zone as the puck was shot from there.
That should be inside the zone there. That's a bad call.
Yeah, I think it was like one step in, so maybe it's a judgment call there. We have David DeConde out there with Anthony Oliveri and Billy Parsley. Now I think there's some debate on where the faceoff should be.
That should be in deep. That went off the Siena's and behind the net.
Yeah, and any attempt on net should be inside, whether it's deflected or not. Maybe waiting for the ice to dry.
Or maybe the one ref's a little tired and needs a breather.
He does talk a lot,
Yeah.
so that's for sure. Oh, he was down the other end talking to somebody. So, and Oliveri will take this draw just outside the Siena zone. Oliveri can't win that one. Siena pulls that puck back, and that gets sent deep behind Podolian. Aiden Cox on it now. He'll battle for it. DeConde will chip that puck behind for Vela, just out of his reach. And a good play there by Cox. Vela again. Cox turns that puck over right out in front. Good block by Vela. Puck gets sent just wide of Podolian. Siena behind the net sends that puck out in front. There's a scramble. And a good save by Podolian there, and the Redhawks need to get this puck out of the zone. They're scrambling a little bit. And that puck is sent into the neutral zone. One Redhawk down. Siena gather that puck, send that to the point. Wide open point man there. Good left pad save by Podolian. Another left pad save by Podolian.
It was a bad angle by Parsley to get out to the point there. He got caught
And this
on the
is
boards.
a pretty haphazard shift here for the Redhawks. They definitely got to get fresh bodies on the ice. I think they're trapped. Got a partial change this line has been out there for over 2 minutes.
You like this rule, Rob? I love it.
Oh, the no change rule is
I love it.
one of my favorites. It's one of the good things that the rule changes that they made. Again, we talked in the earlier game about the changes in youth hockey that we don't like, but this collegiate rule, the no change, they should do that for, I believe, the U18 and U16 levels as well.
Yeah, I guess the only problem is only the two referees.
Yeah,
That's the only
that's
problem.
the biggest sticking point. So, Games are costing a lot more money than they used to, too, if you're hosting home games for officiating. Cox comes away with it. He'll skate that puck through the middle of the ice and make an outlet pass to Parsley. Parsley will corral that puck and send that deep, and they'll get a much-needed change there. Some fresh bodies out there. Redhawks, quick pass out in front. That puck is blocked, so Neal battled for it there. Again, sent that puck out to his line mate, Braden Ryan, who couldn't get good wood on it. And they still control the puck down low, and that's sent to the far side board. Nodars and Ryan there. Quick deflection. Kept in. 2-on-1 for the Redhawks. Braden Ryan shoots. That puck trickles behind.
Got to go to the net there.
That puck just trickled out of the reach of McCarthy. No Redhawks in front can get a stick on it, and we play on. So good scoring chance there on a turnover.
I don't think Braden Ryan's ever turned down a shot he didn't like, huh?
No.
He likes to shoot the puck.
It shows on the stat line, too. Braden Ryan, the leading scorer for the Redhawks, and having himself a great season.
Yeah. Great sophomore season.
Yep, sophomore season. Usually the toughest one for any collegiate athlete.
And he's going to goal and icing there, too.
So another good play by Ryan in negating that icing. And Leonard will still pursue, and Ryan will go to the bench for a change. So Neal and Leonard still out there. And on the ice comes Crispino. Grange battles for it, and that puck gets sent down out into the corner. Calandrello will send that puck back to his partner, Grange, and Grange will have some time with it. Instead of sending that soft off the boards to Crispino, he fires that down, and Siena comes right back with it. Grange gathers behind the net. Good reverse play by Calandrello, and Crispino is able to get a stick on it and spring a quick 2-on-1. Puck just out of the reach of number 18, Johnstone there. So Johnstone with, looks like it's, I want to say it's Will Neal still. Can't tell. Johnstone, Crispino, and maybe Greg Oliveri.
Yep.
So a little shuffling going on. Oh, great move by Tyler Sullivan. That puck hits the side of the net. And Sullivan has it, and he'll cycle that puck down low. There's a high stick there.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do they do that? Just don't get it.
All right, so explain to the audience our frustration with the play like that.
The puck gets flipped in the air, and they try to knock it down with their stick, and if they make contact, it's a high stick. You're better off just letting it go and tracking it down.
Yeah, so using your legs and skating, that's one of those things, too. I mean, if it's a play where the puck's going to get behind you defensively,
right,
you want to knock it down and then take the whistle, sure, but on an offensive play like that, the lacrosse deflection to yourself is not a good play.
And then what's more frustrating when it's the other team and the guy touches it.
Yeah.
It's like,
so they can't touch it without a whistle.
Right.
So my rules, especially on defensive zone offsides and things like that, or offensive zone where it looks like there could be numbers, just touch the puck.
Right.
Just get the whistle, take the whistle. I can't stand when they don't touch it when they should, and then they touch it when they shouldn't. So, yeah, the life of a hockey coach. It's a lot of frustration.
Yeah, that's why I have no hair.
Well, mine's all gray, so.
Yeah, but you still got it.
I still got it, yeah. That's a hereditary thing, I think. So.
I think the age difference, too. I mean, you're not nowhere near my age yet.
I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm in 44.
44, okay. Yeah,
So,
58, though.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I was graduating high school.
So does that mean when did you go?
Probably in my mid-30s. When I got married the second time, I was starting to lose it. So coaching youth hockey, 34 years, married twice, that'll do it.
Yeah, I hit the 20-year mark of coaching, so I still got my hair, but it's not as black as it used to be. So Podolian will cover that puck up, and the faceoff will come out to the right-hand side.
Slow start here in the second period, both ends.
Yep. He had that one great scoring opportunity on the turnover for Ryan.
Right.
And had pretty much a good pressure shift, the second shift of the period by Siena. But other than that, pretty slow, non-eventful period. Redhawks have it. Castellano. Puck just squirts by him, but he's able to control. Indirect pass gets picked off and sent back the other way. Castellano again on it with a good back check. Grange is able to move that puck up to the point, but kept in by Siena. Siena working the puck down low. Just over the head there of the Siena player. Podolian's forced to make a stick save on a pass from behind the net. And still kept in by the Saints. Saints doing a good job here again of pinning the Redhawks deep. A lot of reaching for pucks by the Redhawks in the second period. Not as careful with the puck or intent on getting it with a lot of one-hand reaches. And Matt McCarthy will have to hold on there. And the Redhawks can get a change. $12:56 remaining in the second period. Our dehumidifier is fully pumped up here, so we can't see the clock from the booth. We have pretty bad angles, but we make it work. That puck gets one back to Montero, and he gets that puck blocked. But Leonard had a nice chance in front, couldn't get a stick on it, and sent back in by Nodars. On the wall, Ryan's able to force that turnover. He sends that puck around. And then Nodars is just shooting that puck today. He's putting everything he can on net. Will Neal will come back to gather. We'll send that puck up through the neutral zone, and that puck is chipped in by Leonard. Leonard throws that puck into the glove of McCarthy, and he'll hang on.
Looks like Montclair's more game plan tonight is to get pucks in deep and try to forecheck Siena's defenseman.
Yeah, so they've been doing a pretty good job on the transition all day and trying to chip the puck deep. So I guess it's trying to pressure the D as much as possible, which is never a bad idea on the forecheck. Neal wins that puck back. Calandrello will send that puck down low to Leonard. Leonard and Neal both battle for it. 2-on-2 battle. It looks like the Saints got away with it. Oh, they didn't get away with a trip. I saw a trip from the booth here. We'll see if they saw it our way. But it looks like
he pointed to.
It should be the
like
captain,
Siena,
number 7 from Siena, should be going to the box. Clear trip there. Even with our blind corners, we saw that. So that's number 7, Mike Suozzi for Siena. Will get that tripping penalty, and the Redhawks will go on the power play. There, see, that's what you see we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
So it's definitely under 10 minutes, I believe, to go in the second period in a 2-minute power play for the Redhawks. They got Will Neal, Anthony Oliveri, and I can't see the other four. Is that Castellano? Yep. And then Braden Ryan and Calandrello on the point. Out to Ryan. Gives it to Calandrello. Calandrello will send that puck low to Oliveri. Oliveri will send that puck to the near side corner. Tried to get that puck out to Oliveri, and that was deflected and sent all the way down by Siena. So Calandrello will hold behind the net. He'll come out. He'll make that pass. A little behind Ryan there. Tough to gain access to the zone when you're not clicking on the passes coming out of the zone. Siena will send that puck down. This might be trouble. So Siena player will eat that puck. There was a penalty 2 weeks ago against Army for the Redhawks. So
I had to hear that from Anthony Oliveri the next day. I had to listen to that.
Just a brutal call. Puck is sent in.
Good goal to the net,
good
boys.
Shot there, and there was a rebound waiting, but nobody going to the net. McCarthy makes a nice blocker save. Puck gets sent out to Ryan. Ryan will battle for it. Oliveri tries to keep that puck in, and it's chipped out. So it's a foot race between Calandrello. Good play there. He's got to make a play on this pass. Good job by Calandrello there. That's going to be an interference penalty.
Come on, that's a bit.
Yeah, well.
Bad pinch there turns into a bad penalty.
Yep, so it's a forward playing D, trying to keep the puck in. Creates a potential 2-on-1, and Calandrello that time had no choice but to take an interference penalty. So as much as we would like to blame the officials. 10:47 remaining in the second period.
I think that was Braden Ryan on the penalty.
It's Braden Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they got the wrong guy. He's going.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Calandrillo. So our cameraman, Mike Crisco, trying to feed us the information with this obstructed view of the scoreboard, and doing a great job at that. So it looks like the buzzer has sounded because they're having trouble in the scores box. There you go. They got the right guy now. So that was Calandrillo. Should be 2 minutes for interference with 10:46 remaining in the second period.
And another abbreviated power play.
Yep. Can't get a full one. Haven't had a full power play for either team yet. Greg Oliveri will get set. So I would imagine it's Billy Parsley this time, not Castellano. Billy Parsley, Greg Oliveri, with Mike Nodars and Aiden Grange killing the penalty for the Redhawks. Good block there by Grange. Send that puck out of play. Now let's see if this puck is inside or outside. They're going to go inside. So just like the play on Crispino before, similar play, just a little further out. Maybe he didn't think he crossed the line before he shot it, but it looks like they get it right. So face off to the left of Podolian. That puck is won to the neutral area. Grange can't get to it in time. It's sent behind the net, out to the point and back low. And that puck is intercepted by the Redhawks and sent almost all the way down, just inside the blue line. Siena will gather some speed.
Now they're on the power play.
Yep, so Siena power play. It looks like a minute and 10 seconds worth of power play time. The Redhawks will send that puck into the bench area of the Saints, and we'll get another face-off inside the Redhawks zone. So what do you notice so far? I know we haven't had the power play, long power play, but Siena looks like they're generating a little bit more speed.
Yeah, they get a little more opportunities. Montclair's come back and played well in their own zone. We'll see how they set up. This might be the first time that they get a chance to set up on the power play.
That puck is won back by the Saints, and that great blocker save by Podolian. Podolian, again, will survey that puck as it goes wide. And Siena still has control. We'll send that puck low. Picked off by Grange. Grange all by himself there, taking on two Saints defenders. And he turns that puck over. Podolian makes a nice save on the side of the net. And Grange was able to somehow send that puck down.
I don't know how he got that out.
So under duress, Grange was able to get that puck out. He looked like he was a one-man army out there fighting off four Saints. Puck sent right to the neutral zone. We had a potential scoring opportunity. Oliveri just couldn't handle the bouncing puck, and it comes back on a 1-on-2. Good save by Podolian. 20 seconds remaining on the Siena Saints power play. Battled for by Nodars. I can't see the other Red Hawk.
Anthony Oliveri.
Pinning
it again.
Yeah, so
looks
like
we
pinned it.
No delay a game on that one.
No delay a game, so different crews, different rules.
I've never heard that rule.
That was a shocking call. I mean, I did the game. I think I was solo that game. Didn't see any penalty. Maybe thought he did something behind the play. I blamed Anthony for something he didn't do.
Yeah, I didn't.
And that was going back and watching the tape. That was just brutal. Parsley able to clear for the Red Hawks. So that should just about wrap up the Saints power play. Again, each team with about 3 or 4 power plays, but only about 30, 40 seconds at a clip as they're abbreviated due to other penalties canceling things out. And Siena will gather the puck, and Calandrillo, I believe, is out of the box. Yes, he is. So it's 5-on-5. Red Hawks still lead 1-0. Vela with a shot just wide. And away come the Saints. So 2-on-2 emerging here. And that is a goal from their top goal scorer, Tyler Sullivan. I don't know if he was partially screened, but a similar shot to Castellanos, maybe through traffic, gets the upper corner against Podolian. Maybe it hit something, maybe it didn't. But we have a 1-1 hockey game now.
2-on-2 there. I know it's the defenseman where they just back up and not step up on him.
Yep.
You know?
So as forwards, there's 8:14 remaining in the second period as Siena just ties the game on a Tyler Sullivan goal. But as forwards, on a 2-on-2, you want to kind of attack the middle and have one guy drag with D back to the net. Defensively, the one thing you can't do is back up, and that seems to be exactly what happened there, and happens frequently in youth hockey and at this level of hockey.
Step up, never let them take that shot.
And I'm a big fan of the weak side D stepping in at the blue line to surprise that puck carrier while the other guy sags back, because it's still going to be a 2-on-2.
Right.
So that prevents that middle net drive, and it prevents you from backing up all the time. Worst case scenario is you get a 2-on-1 with a bouncing puck. So Sullivan ties the game for Siena. The second period here. It's a 1-1 game.
Let's see how Redhawks respond to this.
Yeah, so kind of a sluggish period for both teams until that point. A couple good shifts by Siena, keeping the puck deep. And, only really one good scoring opportunity from the Redhawks this period.
They got to get to the net.
The door down there? Yeah. So we have an open door in the corner. It's not closing properly, so they're trying to work on that. So a first period goal by Castellano, a second period goal by Siena's Tyler Sullivan, and we're not at that one midway point of the game, maybe just under the midway point, about 8 minutes remaining in the second period. Still trying to fix the issue.
Can't get that angle.
No. An opportunity like this to talk to the team probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, it looks like they're talking amongst themselves.
So hopefully they're planning some kind of strategy. Good job by our cameraman there. You can see what's going on. And the door's not latching properly. I'm sure it's because the ice buildup underneath the door. Oh, the official checking himself into the wall just to make sure it's safe for players. Might want somebody a little bit heavier to try. And it looks like we're getting ready to drop the puck, maybe. So it looks like the door is closed. And we're ready to drop the puck. So Will Neal gets set to the right of Matt McCarthy. Neil Leonard and Braden Ryan with Aiden Grange and Ryan Calandrillo. We're getting an explanation now about how we fixed the door, I guess. I'm not sure what the officials are by the Red Hawk bench here, 3 of the 4. And they're still working on the door. Oh, yeah, so that just as we thought, the ice built up underneath the door, not allowing it to close properly. And there you go, a little chop, and we're back in business.
Strange place for a door, though.
Yeah.
And the locker room's not coming out there.
Yeah, so this rink built in 1997. And definitely, believe it or not, some aspects of the arena is pretty antiquated. Siena has a draw. A Red Hawk and a Saint battle for it behind the net. That puck comes up to the top. The Calandrell, he'll send that puck on net, and McCarthy will cover that puck up, get a face-off to his left side now, away from that door. So same line out there for the Red Hawks. That's Neil Leonard and Braden Ryan with the same 2 deep. That's Aiden Grange and Ryan Calandrillo. Puck gets one back to Calandrillo. He'll send that puck down behind the net where Leonard will retrieve. Leonard tries to make a quick backhand pass out in front. Gets deflected by the Siena defender. Siena will send that puck up the wall. And that puck is out. And they try to hit a streaking Siena Saint. Great play there by Calandrillo coming over. Help out his D partner. And McCarthy will cover this one up again. So, again, after the Siena game-tying goal there, no team really either seizing any kind of momentum.
Now the pace has really slowed down.
Yes, so we had that little bit of a delay with the door. We had the Siena goal, so it seems like a lot of whistles this period. Hopefully the Redhawks can capitalize before the end of the period here. So Anthony Oliveri with Ryan Gorman and Joe Castellano. And Josue Monteiro is out there on the left point with, should be Mike Nodars on the right. Yes, it is. Siena has it in the neutral zone. Rink wide pass there. Quick escape. Puck sent to the middle, out to the point, out of the reach of the Siena defender. And Redhawks, here comes Castellano for some pressure here. Looks like McCarthy came out to play that puck. And Siena having a little bit of difficulty, but they're able to get a handle on it and send that puck rink wide. Good play by Nodars to get that puck to the neutral zone. Backhand pass by Oliveri. And that puck gets sent all the way down on Podolian. Nodars takes a peek, sends that puck up to the wall, and that puck is chipped out. It's a good play by Parsley there to chip that puck, create a 2-on-2. Parsley wide open in the slot, wrap around there. Parsley digging away at it, so good play there by Parsley to chip that puck, spring a 2-on-2. I don't know. What do you think? Good choice to wrap it's always a good choice to wrap the puck, but I saw Parsley.
Yeah, he had Parsley in the slot. He had Crispino back door there.
Yeah, so he had two Redhawks out in front. So on a play like that, maybe a pass before you breach the front of or the midpoint of that net behind there, just throwing that puck out there, you had two Redhawks wide open. So we have Parsley, Crispino, and Oliveri out there. And Siena comes away with it. A little one-on-one. Good play there. Good stick by Grange. Or no, that's Vela. Sorry. Vela out there with Aiden Cox. Cox comes away with it. Sends that puck to Crispino. Crispino tries to carry the puck in his zone, but he'll get that puck deep. And Crispino on it again. A little too deep for the second forechecker there. That's Parsley. That creates a 3-on-2. We got an interference penalty there. He didn't even
touch him.
We got an interference penalty as the puck was separated from the Redhawk defender. So we have a literal interpretation. He called it a trip.
No, he called a knee.
A knee?
Yeah, he hit his knee. That was no trip. They got to go down.
So could maybe call that interference. You can't call that a knee. Just maybe that's a second kind of low hit by Oliveri, and they're trying to cut down on that because he did hammer somebody with a hip before. I don't want to give the officials too much credit for forethinking, but Siena will go up on a power play here late in the second period. This is not a good time for a Redhawk penalty after Siena just tied the game. Puck comes out to the point. Sent across. Good stick there, but not deflected all the way. Great save by Podolian going post to post. I got a little bit of a scramble here. Podolian forced to make another save. That puck comes out to the point. Shot again just wide. Good stick there by Grange. Grange gets that puck out. It looks like we have a one-on-one with Neal. Neal sends that puck through the legs of the Siena defender. Just missed wide. And great shot there by Will Neal.
Yeah, he used the defenseman as a screen.
Siena comes back the other way, sends that puck through the middle of the ice, far side forward, grabs it. He'll send that puck to the left side. It looks like Siena wants to set up on that left side of the ice. They'll come out back through the middle, and they got to read. The Redhawks got to do a better job of reading that pass through the middle there. There's no reason why the puck should go outside the dots on the other side. So 4:20 remaining. In the second period, it looks like 1:04 remaining on the power play for the Saints.
Greg Oliveri was their best penalty killer in the previous. He's in the box.
And he's in the box, yeah. So they need to do a better job in zone of dropping that forward a little bit lower, preventing that wide pass. Puck bounces weird on the Siena forward. Here comes Sullivan. Sullivan surveys, sends that puck back to the point. Looks like they're going to try to find Sullivan here on the wall. He's going to send that puck through the middle. Better job there. Just what I was talking about. Here's Will Neal. Will Neal springs free. Go down, Will. Carry the puck, Will. You'll get that makeup call there. But that was a great play by Neal in the slot. So,
I think he was out of gas, too. He started killing his penalty.
So Castellano out there now. Looks like with Anthony Oliveri as Neal went for a change. So good job there by Will Neal. This puck's sent out of play. Let's see, are we going to adopt NHL rules here?
I hope not.
So that should not be a allowable change for the Redhawks, but it looks like they allowed them to change anyway. So not gonna argue that.
I guess it's a deflection because the faceoff's coming outside the zone.
Yep.
So maybe that's why they got the change.
And they were able to get a change. So good job there. Castellano ties up his man, and Redhawks are able to win that draw. And that puck will get sent the length of the ice. Castellano on it again, just out of the reach of McCarthy. And the Saints will have it behind their net. Penalty set to expire there. Oliveri out of the box. He gets blown up in the middle of the ice, but gets back to his feet quickly. And he'll pursue the puck here. Again, just out of the reach of McCarthy. And that puck just takes a weird bounce out in front and comes out of the zone. And there's a linesman down and a 3-car pileup in the neutral zone. And we're back to even strength. Still 1-1 hockey game. And Neal Leonard back out there. We should see Braden Ryan shortly. There he is. And we have Anthony Vella and Aiden Cox out there as well. 2:56 remaining in the second period. Tie game, 1-1. Goals from Castellano for the Redhawks and Tyler Sullivan for the Saints. Siena wins that draw. They have to come all the way back to their end to retrieve, and Cox will try to send that puck weak side. A good bounce there on the stick of Leonard. He's unable to control the puck, and Siena weaves their way up the wall, but not out. Puck bounces out in front of the net, and he'll circle behind. Send that puck to the far side wall, and a good pinch there by Vella. And that puck gets, oh no, bad pass there. Springs Siena on a breakaway. Podolian able to make 2 great saves there on a really, really bad pass and turnover. So it makes 2 saves on the breakaway to keep this game tied. Puck gets in rink wide behind the net. The Siena forward. Good pin there by Cox. Cox leaves his man. Tries to take another one on.
And he has the no change rule now that he shot the puck into.
So it looks like Neal shot that puck directly out. And no change, but
that was a tough turnover there.
Oh, man. Now, you don't want to see a defenseman step up with his backhand when two Siena forwards are coming at him, and you throw that puck right back through the middle. That's not a good play there by Cox. Puck comes back to Vella. Vella will skate with it, skating freely, not being pressured. Good pass there to Neal. Neal sends that puck off the shoulder of McCarthy and out of play. So Neal, another tricky little shot there. So coming up on about a minute to play in the second period. 1:42. So 1:42 remaining in the second period.
So, Rob, I don't know about you, but me, the first minute and the last minute to me is the most important parts of the periods.
Yeah, I would just bookend that by saying shift after you give up a goal or get a goal too. But yeah, first and last minutes. So I was a big advocate of telling my players to take games in 5-minute increments. So, but the first and the last minute count as double. So
yeah.
First and last minute plays, those are backbreaking goals when you give them up, but those are huge momentum swings when you get them. Puck batted around a little bit. Redhawks can't get the puck out. A little miscommunication between Grange and Calandrillo, but they're able to get that puck up to Castellano. Castellano does a smart thing, chips that puck deep, and he'll pursue it. He'll beat everybody back to it. Tries to send that puck out in front, and that puck is deflected. Calandrillo will have to keep it in. Good hit by Oliveri. Grange has it. He cradles it, and he'll send that puck deep. We're under a minute remaining in the second period. Redhawks with some good pressure, some forcing some turnovers there. Puck sent right across the goal mouth. Castellano can't get a stick out of it. A good play by Greg Oliveri there. And Greg Oliveri is another hip
Loves
check.
that hips. Oh,
And
there's
then
another one.
a good hit by Grange there too. So two good hits by the Redhawks. Siena still has it. It's a tough corner to have the puck in. That Zamboni corner is not sure what the yelling's about. Here goes Crispino, pursues it. It looks like we got that's a hold, a mugging. Try to kick the puck out.
What did he blow the whistle
He blew the
for?
whistle. What is this? I'm not sure what the whistle was for, but it looks like we had Oliveri going into the corner for the puck. He was being held. Maybe that's the call, but it looks like they're calling Oliveri.
Oliveri. Oh, wow. Well, both.
They might get both, maybe an embellishment on Oliveri. There's no embellishment there. Zero embellishment that I could see. If you embellish, you would use your stick to make a pass. Oliveri didn't even have a stick because it was being held by the Siena player. And just another terrible call. It should be a Red Hawk power play.
Quality scoring chance, too.
Yeah, there was a scoring opportunity for the Red Hawks, too. So you don't always have to take both, Al. So
I'm just not a big fan when referees decide that they want to be more important in the game.
No, and you practice the game 5-on-5.
Right.
Most of your practices are 5-on-5. You plan for even strength hockey, and then you come to the weekend and you're up a man or down a man most of the game. So, 2 seconds remaining in the second period.
And I got to be honest, I think most of the calls are questionable.
Yeah.
It's not like there's
Absolutely.
been some obvious ones. It's not a chippy game.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of hitting going on. And they're all just questionable calls. Kneeing, making a check along the boards. These two guys were tangled up. Greg got a pass off, so I don't know what he could have done to get a penalty.
So I don't know how Oliveri could have actually committed a penalty on that play because he was, like I said, his stick was behind him. He was being held by the Siena player as well as his arm being held by a player. He had to make that pass with his feet. So,
And then another conference call.
more time spent in the broadcast booth for us after a long day. So we'll play these final 2 seconds, and it looks like we're going to be 4-on-4 to start the third period.
Well, I know I got a day off tomorrow, but for a good reason. My granddaughter's getting christened tomorrow, and Antonio's going to be the godfather.
Oh,
so
you got Antonio Crispino. Is this his first?
that's my first granddaughter. It's his brother's.
So his first godchild. Too.
Yes.
So congratulations to your family and Antonio.
And I'm upset that I'm going to miss my games, but family comes first sometimes.
For good reason.
Yeah.
So, the end of the second period, it's a 1-1 game. Goals from Castellano in the first, Tyler Sullivan in the second, and we'll bring the third period back to you right after the Ice Cup. Thank you. And we're back here, and for the third period, Redhawks and Siena tied at 1 after 2 periods of play. We're going to start the period off 4-on-4. Can't tell if this is a Saints fan section or a Redhawk, Saints fan section down below us.
158 on both penalties.
Yeah, so we'll play some 4-on-4. You got Anthony Oliveri out there with Billy Parsley, and we can see the scoreboard now, so things are trending in the right direction for us.
It's a big third period here for the Redhawks. We need to get the victory here.
So Parsley, Oliveri with Grange and Calandrillo. Puck gets stuck again. So
Force.
Little wet out there still. Parsley tries to keep that puck in, gives it to Oliveri, gets it back. Parsley, great stick there. Oliveri just shoots that puck wide. Great play by Oliveri to dig that puck out. And that puck is sent back in by Calandrillo. Oliveri pursues. Puck gets sent across the Saints. Saints gain the line. Good block there. And Podolian will catch that pop fly and get a whistle. And that face-off will come to his left. Or his right.
See, players got to see that puck's not moving and force those defensemen.
Yep, absolutely. So it's a little wet. You just pressure the D. It's like it's just simple concepts here. Siena takes that shot. Podolian makes a nice stick save. That puck gets batted to the corner, and that puck gets sent out. I think I see Castellano out there with Braden Ryan. Cox up ice here. Remember, it's 4-on-4 for another 55 seconds. Siena comes away with it. Looks like the puck got stuck there at the blue line and kept in by the Saints. Saints will send that behind the net and get a change. All right, one Siena player will forecheck. Turned over. Backhand out in front, just wide to the left of Podolian. And away with it come the Redhawks. Here comes Castellano weaving his way up through the neutral zone over to Braden Ryan. Braden Ryan will shoot that puck. Nice save by McCarthy there. Castellano will send that puck through a screen. McCarthy makes a nice save through a screen, and he'll cover up.
Yeah, Braden Ryan's got to stop there in front of the net on that.
Yep. So he provided a nice screen in front of McCarthy, but if he stops, like Charlie says, he's got easy access, especially as a lefty. He's making a right pad save there. He's easy access, just turn around and fire that in. So Parsley out there with Greg Oliveri. Nope, that's Crispino. It's kind of hard to confuse those two guys. There's a size disparity there. Montero sends that puck into the Red Hawk bench, and we'll get a whistle.
Should be 5-on-5 soon, right?
Yeah, so the
2 seconds.
The coincidental minors that should have been a power play for the Red Hawks will be ending shortly. Nice win by Crispino. Puck gets hit with a high stick by the Siena player. Red Hawks touch it, and that puck gets shipped out, and we're back to 5-on-5. Red Hawks send that puck into a defender from Siena, and Siena will come away with it, and they'll send that puck just to the right side of Podolian, out of the reach of the Siena defenders, and they'll gather the puck as they regroup through the neutral zone. Good play there by Nodars, nice step, but a giveaway and another giveaway and another giveaway. It's 3 for $1 here. That puck gets sent all the way down for an icing to the Red Hawks. So we had a turnover by the Red Hawks, a turnover by Siena, and another turnover by the Red Hawks. And the Red Hawks are forced to ice that puck. So what are your opening thoughts of the third period here?
Again, the ice was a little slow there. It's 4-on-4. I think the Red Hawks are better 5-on-5 than 4-on-4. So.
Yeah, I agree. Good pressure by Leonard. Get that puck out. Over-skated there by Neal. And here come the Red Hawks. Here comes Greg Oliveri. Takes that puck. Nice short side shot there, but McCarthy's able to hug that post and get a whistle, so face-off will come to the left side of McCarthy. Good little play by Oliveri there. So Neal will come out. Oliveri will come off. Braden Ryan, Neal, and Leonard out there now with Calandrello and Grange. Siena has it on the far side wall. Redhawks force a turnover. Will send that puck in deep. Should have been an icing call. It was definitely behind the red line. 16:50 to play in the third period. McCarthy will hold on to that puck again, getting a face off to his right side.
Always turn there. I never understand now the turn away from the puck. Puck should always be in your sight.
Yep. Always have eyes on the puck, stopping and starting rather than turning. Hockey 101.
That's why we do stops and starts and not turns.
Yeah, correct. So every drill and practice usually involves a stop and start. Those are always my favorite to try to pound into the players' heads, but sometimes it just never takes. Kept in by Calandrello there. And Saints try to come away with it. Here comes Sullivan. Again, Sullivan is really the catalyst for everything Siena here and everything Siena does. The Redhawks were able to limit him to 1 point yesterday, which was surprising, that outcome with Sullivan only getting on the score sheet one time of how the score was 5-2. But Sullivan has been really the kind of the filter of all the Saints offense today.
Yeah, it's been 2 shots. That's it, right?
Yep. So, the difference in the ball game, why we have a 1-1 game, is just two shots from the tops of the circles for each team, and we're at 1-1. Redhawks battle for it behind the net. They're able to come away with it, send that puck through the neutral zone. That's overskated by 2 Redhawks. And that was a tough save by Podolian, hugging the post there. Good play there to get that puck. It looks like DJ Freed is out there with Joey Castellano and Anthony Oliveri. Oh. Vela, errant pass to Cox. Cox gets taken out. And away come the Redhawks somehow. Have the puck, and Oliveri will just send that puck into the breadbasket. Matt McCarthy, with 15:20 remaining in the third period. So nothing really.
Yeah, not much excitement here.
No, we had a good shot by Greg Oliveri cutting to the net. 1 or 2 saves by Podolian on the other end, but kind of a flat start to the third period. Got Oliveri, Crispino, and Parsley out there. Greg Oliveri. So nice play there by Montclair. And he chips that puck up the wall. We can't get that puck to Crispino. Nodars helps out, tries to battle with it. Got a loose puck in front of the net. Good play by Parsley to come down and help out. And Crispino will flip that puck into the Saints zone just before the red line. So we have an icing with 14:53 in a 1-1 hockey game. Face-off will come to the right of Podolian.
They get this puck out, get it deep, and get a change. Get some fresh legs out there.
Draws one by the Redhawks and flipped and elevated out, and that looks like it's going to be unavoidable. It'd be right on McCarthy, so couldn't ask for a better turnout there. Puck is sent the length of the ice, and McCarthy forced to hold on, and the Redhawks can get that change that Charlie was talking about. It looks like the speed of the game overall has slowed dramatically for both teams. So maybe the second game in 2 nights. It's not an easy thing to do as an athlete. Puck gets dropped. The Redhawks are able to win that draw as Leonard bangs that puck behind the net. Leonard will send that puck. I think that hit the side of the net and gets sent out. And Nodar is able to keep in right into the feet of the Siena defender. And that puck is chipped up casually by, couldn't tell if that was Calandrello or Montiero, but both have pretty long hair. So
yeah, it seems like the defense on this team's working with the hair.
The hair game, yeah. So I think 1 or 2 guys up front. Leonard, I know, has a longish hair, so maybe he's trying to join that D crew, the long hair gang. Braden Ryan tries a shifty little move that gets snuffed out by Siena. Good play there by, couldn't tell if that was Leonard or Neal, but a nice pass attempt right out into the middle of the ice, just a little ahead of Ryan. The puck gets shipped out to the middle. Calandrillo keeps the puck in, but away come the Saints, and they'll chip back to the Redhawks D-man. Grange has it. He sends that puck off the linesman. That puck gets sent to Leonard. Leonard opts to take a long shot wide. Got to keep moving your feet there. Got to get some puck possession low. 2-on-2 for the Saints. Got Leonard as a back checker. Out. And Podolian's able to make a nice stop there. But that was trouble for the Redhawks.
Yeah, you see the better one, though. The defensive makes a good pass up, and the Redhawks can get on some offense. That first pass is so important.
It's so important. So, what Charlie's talking about is just the inability of the Redhawks to make tape-to-tape passes, heading guys in stride. So it's always seems like they're a step behind. So Saints were able to quick transition with one crisp pass out of the zone there. Creates a nice 2-on-2. What do you think about that back check?
Yeah, it was a good job.
Good back check. We just got to get a better. That Trailer is the guy that ended up getting the shot, so Leonard's got to go to him. He wants to help make a play, on the puck, but he picks that guy up. Redhawks are going the other way, 2-on-2.
Yeah, a lot of players, they see 2-on-2 and they're like, okay, they have it, but the backside pressure is big too, and picking up the trailers, like you said, Rob.
Yep, you're forcing players to make plays or passes prematurely, and that's what creates turnovers. Vela's able to keep this puck in. He whiffs on the shot. Redhawks are able to get bodies back, which is a good thing. Johnstone. Puck gets past Emmett Johnstone, and the Redhawks have to send that puck all the way down. This will be another icing for the Redhawks. So 12:58 remaining in the third period. Tie game. Getting goals from Castellano for the Redhawks and Sullivan. And the Redhawks able to keep this tight early in the third period.
You say when you don't have that go-to guy in the 1-1 games, they get a little even harder.
Yep. The goal scoring has been by committee for the most part. Of course, you have your Braden Ryan and Will Neals who have found the net. Oop, nice save there. Have found the net more frequently than their counterparts, but it's been a pretty balanced attack for the Redhawks. Most teams that you see, especially with Siena, you have Tyler Sullivan leading the pack by about 10 points, so they have a guy.
Right. It's nice to have that guy.
It is nice to have those guys. And that's a great move. And right around the D, using the D as a screen again. Another long shot beats Podolian. And can't tell if this is Sullivan, but I would imagine he was associated somehow. It looks like number 14. So, using the D as a screen has worked for all three goals here. It's a 2-1 Siena lead with 12:17 remaining in the third period. So that goal is scored by number 14 from Siena. That is Nate Scarincio. So it sounds like he belongs in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Shot right on McCarthy there. And that puck is held on to. So Siena takes a 2-1 lead with 11:57 remaining in the third period. A goal by Nate Scarincio. And Redhawks have to get something going here. Okay. So that was 14 from 19 for Siena. I see the frustration. Go ahead.
So nobody's going to the net. It's standing on the outside watching, and nobody going to the net at all.
Even a relatively harmless shot like that has potential for finding the back of the net if you have guys going to the net. And he's exactly right, and I feel that frustration as well. Neil Leonard and Braden Ryan out there. Pressured by Ryan. Puck gets out. Siena. It's quick 2-on-1 if they hurry. And there's another goal. Again, the Red Hawks just playing on their heels. Nobody's up on the play. Not really any pressure in the on the forecheck, and allowed Siena to attack with speed. And there is, right on cue, their Tyler Sullivan goal is second of the game.
Yeah, it's like a repeat performance of last night.
Yeah. So the similar to yesterday. It was 2-2 in the third period until late, when Siena was able to score 3 goals. 11:31, Siena takes a 3-1 lead on another Tyler Sullivan goal. So there's the guy. Leonard attacks with some speed. That puck gets sent out. Redhawks unable to keep that puck in the zone. Good play, good step there by Vela. Neal sends that puck rink wide. Out. Great scoring opportunity there. Good save by McCarthy, and I believe another good save on the rebound. But away with it comes Siena. Over. Great save there by Podolian. And almost a 4-1 game there. And that puck is turned over. So we're getting a little bit more wide open play here. Puck going end to end.
I think Fox saved that one. It was on the goal line.
Chances on both ends in the last shift here. A lot of reaching again. That looked like a hook on Castellano to turn that puck over, and Podolian forced to make a save. So Castellano turned the puck over, but he definitely lost his momentum and he got yanked. So you saw the change of direction there, but no call.
Yeah, I wonder if the whistles will go away here in the third period.
It's amazing how that does happen. Get the score sheet back at the end of the game, and each team will have the same amount of penalties. Puck gets dropped. Siena controls. Bumped off the puck by Grange. Grange comes away with it. Sends that puck to the middle. That puck is touched by a Siena player, so I thought, but refs didn't think that way. And it's 10:13 remaining in the third.
Anthony Oliveira just loves to argue with the referee. He's going to make a great coach.
Doesn't bode well for him as a player, though. It rarely works in your favor. You get a wanted poster in the ref room. Puck gets.
He was right on that, though. I think the Siena forward did touch it.
At least, I believe the rule is if you feel that they could play the puck, and clearly, if it popped over his stick, he could have played the puck. Away with it comes Anthony Oliveri. He'll take that shot. That gets blocked down by Siena. Redhawks will have to send that puck in. Puck gets sent out. Here again is Sullivan. Wonder if we'll step up on him, and they do. Puck comes up the wall. Nice block there by Castellano, but not out. And they leave Sullivan wide open again in front of the net. Great save by Podolian. So again, overskating the puck. Puck's not out. Leaving the zone early. 9:27 remaining in the third period. Can't leave the zone without the puck.
Drives the coach nuts.
No. One guy maybe, but he's got to get back, but not all 3 forwards there. Or maybe been 2 forwards and a D-man up ice.
Which is even worse.
Siena controls that draw. They've got the puck deep, and I would imagine that's going to be the game plan. I think we had an attempted Michigan there, but the hand's not the greatest on number 28 for Siena. Probably not the time to try to pull that move either. Glad that was snuffed out. So Podolian makes that save. He'll cover the puck up. Faceoff will come to his left side. It comes up. Johnstone has the puck. He'll chip that puck deep and go get it. The Redhawks, with that mentality of the game, chip and chase, they're getting to the puck first. They just got to make something happen. They got to get a little bit more pressure, and that really is coming from the second and third forecheckers in the zone, not the first man. The first man has not been the problem. It's the second and third guys. So, my standpoint in coaching on the forecheck is if you have a first guy chipping and chasing, I take away the middle outlet is their first priority, then take away the strong side wall is the second, and coaches play it differently. How would you play?
I like to take the wall away first because that's where most guys are telling them to go with it. But that's the player's got to read that.
Great face-off win by Oliveri, and that's the stuff in front, and McCarthy makes a sprawling save, but a good opportunity by Oliveri. Looks like Johnson and Oliveri were in on that. And Oliveri forces another turnover. And that's a bad pinch by Vela. Vela's got to read that better. It's a one-on-one. There it goes. That could have been a penalty. We don't have one, so that's a good sign. Puck gets shipped out. Almost too many men for the Red Hawks. So we have a blown tire by the Siena defense, and Johnstone just can't get to the puck.
It's a bad pass there. It's got to be on a stick.
It's all there he is again going low. So puck
penalty. Yeah, skate to the bench there, Crispino.
We have a penalty on Siena.
Wow.
So
I thought he was calling Greg Oliveri for the hip check again.
I thought so, too. I thought Oliveri was going to go for a hip check. And instead we get a Red Hawk power play late in the third period.
Got to capitalize here.
This is a game right here. Simply put, 8:03 left. Red Hawks can get the lead, cut that lead to 1 on this power play. It leaves you about 6 minutes of gameplay to work with here. So you have Anthony Oliveri, Billy Parsley, and Will Neal with Calandrillo and Braden Ryan. Puck gets sent out. Braden Ryan has it. He'll send that puck back to Calandrillo, over to Ryan again, unable to control. And he sends that puck into the feet of Anthony Oliveri, back to Ryan. Ryan's going, so we need a D-man to cover, or forward to cover that point position. And it looks like it's Oliveri. Oliveri has that puck in the middle of the ice, sends that puck to Ryan. Back to Oliveri, one-time shot blocked through the screen of Neal. Neal has it, and he scores. Great job. And you've been saying it all night. They have a player in front of the net, and look what happens. Puck gets blocked, doesn't get through to the net, gets right on the stick of Will Neal, and Will Neal's able to
wide open net.
So that's going to be Neal on the power play, assisted by Anthony Oliveri and Braden Ryan. And again, good things happen when you get the puck to the net and you have players there. So that is fantastic to see. Great short power play for the Red Hawks, able to get one.
Which means it didn't burn too much of the clock off.
Yep, so we have 7:20 remaining. Again, that's Will Neal on the power play from Anthony Oliveri and Braden Ryan. So Ryan and Neal both adding to their point totals, and Oliveri, I believe, is the power play points leader. He's able to add an assist to that. Here comes Greg Oliveri. Greg Oliveri gets that puck blocked, and he's still on the puck. So Red Hawks get one on the power play. It's 3-2 game. That puck shot over the head of Podolian. I don't think he ever saw that puck. Parsley battles with it and needs some support.
That's my daughter.
Just got a great text message from, is that Sam?
Nope, Alex.
From Alex. So great call by her. Finally, somebody goes to the net. So that's what happens. Neal turns that puck over. Here comes Leonard. Leonard will take that shot. A wobbling puck gets steered aside by McCarthy. 6:22 remaining in the third period. 3-2 lead for Siena. Looks like a potential penalty behind the play, but Podolian will steer that out of play. We'll see if anything was called there. Could have been. So time is definitely a factor in this game. We're closing in on the last 5 minutes here. Red Hawks trail by 1 after surrendering 2 early goals in the third period. Get a power play goal by Neal. So they got to chip away here. They got to get some momentum. As we were talking about that forecheck, said that your preference is to take away the wall first. Mine would be to take away the middle and work the wall. But any way you slice it, you got to shut down one side of the ice.
Right.
And that's something that the Red Hawks have great difficulty to do. They have a lot of drifting and not covering bodies rather than, on their forecheck, which allows Siena crisp breakout time. So Leonard pursues that puck behind the net.
And that's the other thing, to finish that check on the forecheck.
On the forecheck. So you said the first guy, which would be Leonard on his forecheck, doing a great job, but where are the other two supports? So, there we should see somebody on top of that, that outlet, and we don't. The guy comes late, they're able to get the puck out, and Siena has that puck. Great job in his slot there. Away with it comes Castellano. He sends that puck onto the stick. Great stick save by McCarthy, and
Greg Oliveira's got to drive that net.
Go to the
just
net.
Stood there and watched.
Again, contested saves are tough to make. So as a goaltender myself, when somebody shoots the puck at you and you have guys coming to the net, you're thinking about first making the save and then where you're going to put it. So they don't have access to it. When you don't have that net drive, you have all the time in the world to think about covering the puck. That's why McCarthy's able to make that save there. So good cycle down low by the Red Hawks, but they can't get to it. And again, a wide open outlet, and that's number 8. That's Sullivan. That's a guy that you want to be on top of. Somebody should be on him the whole shift. And bad turnover there. You can't have those turnovers, especially at this stage of the game. Calandrell will go back to get it. He'll send that puck to his partner, Grange. Grange surveys the scene. And again, look at the forwards for the Red Hawks. There is nobody to move the puck to.
No, he's all the way out at center ice.
They have guys at the near blue line in center ice. So just a complete polar opposite. And I don't even think it's the Siena forecheck that's that great. Just no support.
Making it easy for him.
Yeah, and the good save there by Podolian. Puck comes back, 3-on-2. And the Red Hawks will man up. Good play by Crispino to force the Siena player out of the zone. But we got to stay with him there. And that's Sullivan again. Sullivan left wide open. And come on, guys.
On the boards,
Yep. So there's a quick cycle on the boards, and then they lose guys. And, there goes, I would venture to say, he's probably the league's leading goal scorer. Pops right back in to the play. He
gotta know where he is.
He can't lose guys away from the puck. Red Hawks lose the draw, and they're able to turn the puck over. It will send that puck out, pursued by Billy Parsley. And look, second man late, third man late. So making it easy for the Saints. Good turnover there by Parsley. Tries to pick the pocket. Ryan has the puck, and it bounces all hand pass. So, 3:31 in the third period. 3-2 Siena. 2 goals from Tyler Sullivan. Red Hawks goals from Castellano in the first period. Power play goal by Will Neal in the third, and here we are.
So what do you think about that rule, though? They want to make it offensive, change, and you can hand pass in your own zone, but you can't hand pass in the offensive zone.
I would think that obviously offensive zone hand pass should never happen. But defensive zone, oh boy.
They always talk about creating offense.
Yeah.
We create more offense.
That's true. So I'm just, the rule changes too, especially off the face-off and not being able to use your hand to move the puck. Like that's a killer. Those are rules that, again, have been in place to create more offense, and I'm a defensive guy first. So
me too.
The puck gets sent out by Parsley, rink wide. Braden Ryan on it, and a little premature whistle. But I don't think Ryan could have got there anyway. So an icing with 2:42 remaining in the third period.
And this is where you don't have that go-to guy of, who's going to get that goal.
Right. So, it can be a blessing if it's by committee, but, I could tell you right now who would be on the ice for Siena if the roles were reversed. You wouldn't see 8 come off the ice.
Right.
You'd probably see a timeout in about a minute to give him a little bit of a rest. But, it's just it's been the Red Hawks' kind of Achilles heel for the last 5 or 6 years. You don't have a Sam Enright anymore, and guys that could pretty much score on command like Preziosi and those guys from what seems like so long ago, but it really wasn't.
Yeah, my Wagner days, it was to drag Louis Weber off the ice.
Louis Weber.
Yeah.
That's a name. There's a blast from the past there. He's still around?
He's still around. I tried to get him to coach. He came down, and then, I told Paul Osick, I'm trying to bring some kids in. He's like, Louis Weber's as old as I am. I realize I'm getting old.
Yeah, Louis, he's a definite name from the past.
But I got to tell you, I've been coach at 30. He had the most will to win of any player I've ever coached.
So,
broken foot, played. Broken hand, played.
Yeah, they don't make them like Louis Webb's anymore. That's for sure. I don't know what we have going on here. We have a little bit of a slight delay.
The coach got to take a chance here. Maybe pull a goal a little earlier than usual with the struggles of scoring.
Yeah, it's the problem with that is again, if it was a solid forechecking game by the Red Hawks, then you'd say no doubt you pull them as soon as possible. Right. But it's just they haven't really been other than their first guy pressure. So
and it's funny because in the first period they came out and they really forechecked hard.
So away with it comes Siena. Siena will be content just to play in the Red Hawks' end.
They gave up the red line,
so they can't pull that goalie, and they got a turnover in the D zone. Gets sent to the net, over skated by a Siena player, picked up by another. That puck is continually cycled, and that's allowing a guy to walk to the middle of the ice and shoot, and off of a cycle, losing cycles. We just talked about that about a minute ago, and look who's involved in the play.
Yep.
And again, it's just number 20 gets the goal, but you have Sullivan heavily involved in the play and the puck possession.
And the left winger on that, and I wasn't sure who that was, left the zone, so where he should have been down low to help.
So Siena again takes a 2-goal lead with 2:04 remaining, and it's frustrating. It really is frustrating to watch. And Sullivan out there again trying to make his bid for probably a 4th point of the night. Because there's no question he had a point on that last one, too, bringing him to two goals and an assist. Oliveri takes a shot wide of the net. And the Red Hawks have that extra attacker out there now with a 2-goal deficit after surrendering a late goal. Puck held in at the point. Greg Oliveri dumped in front of the net, gets back. Calandrillo.
And nobody in front. There's 4 guys behind the net.
Yep, so they had Sullivan on an assist there. We have a whistle. Nets off. McCarthy looked a little awkward on that save. Looked like he didn't see that puck, but the net was off.
Face off, I think we call for being in the crease.
So interesting decision here. What do you think there? For you, net goalie in or out? If timeout coming from.
They're down 2 goals. You got to have them out. And one goal maybe I have them to the top of the circle. 2 goals here. I try to win this back and get it right into the corner, and hopefully get 2 guys on it.
I agree. So we got a timeout by Scancerello with a minute and 20 left, and again the 2-goal margin definitely more difficult right now than the 1 goal that they had. And again, just it's the fact of the matter, simple hockey. Not losing your guy away from the puck, and 2 quick cycles, and the Red Hawks are, they're put on skates there. So we'll see what the strategy is to keep him in. I mean, one of those judgment calls again on what to do. I would say 2-goal deficit, you pull him, but face-offs have not been a strong suit today either. So,
right, they get possession.
So, good call by Scancerello there to keep him in the net.
Be an empty net.
Yeah, because that would have been an empty net opportunity. Will Neal makes a nifty move, and I would think Podolian's going full speed to the bench right now. Oliveri sends that puck behind the net. Red Hawks gain possession, sent to the front but deflected behind. There's a hand pass, just touch it. Well, Siena does a foolish thing and touches the puck. And under a minute to play here in the third period. Kept in by the Red Hawks. Red Hawks send that puck behind the net. And overskated. Puck gets deflected out in front of the net there. Out to Grange. Grange takes a nice low shot, deflected just wide by Neal. Braden Ryan's able to keep that puck in. Or that was Oliveri. That was one of the Oliveris. Puck gets shipped out. Again, where are all the where's the support? You got an extra guy? These forwards dead tired for the Red Hawks here.
Yeah, I think they've been out there for quite a while.
Parsley tries to chip that puck deep. You can't do it. There's a trip for sure. And that'll pretty much seal the game. I mean, a necessary penalty if you don't want the margin to be 5-2. So with 2 seconds left, Red Hawks take a tripping penalty. Looks like this game will end by a score of 4-2 for Siena. Red Hawks came out, took a lead in the first period. They were matched by a Tyler Sullivan goal, make it 1-1. It remained 1-1 until the start of this period. Siena took a 3-1 lead. Will Neal made it 3-2, and then another goal off an assist from Sullivan makes it 4-2, and it looks like that's the way this game will end with 2 seconds left on the clock. So another frustrating, attainable, doable game for the Red Hawks goes by the wayside for the league. And they're running out of opportunities. So they have the remaining league games. They have Marist once, Central Connecticut twice, and Sacred Heart once. So they got a total of 4 league games remaining. The best they could do is 5-7 if they run the table there, and that's a tall task with Sacred Heart on the docket.
Yeah, it's just again the struggle of, I guess, playing in your own zone.
Yeah.
It really is. Every goal came off a cycle, off the boards or down low. It wasn't pretty by Siena, and it wasn't like they dominated, but they capitalized, and they have that guy.
Yeah, so this is, again, it's a season sweep for Siena. It was a lot closer than these scores indicate, but close games don't get you points, and the Red Hawks have call it a bye weekend, if you will, next weekend, no games on the schedule, and then they're going to travel to take on Central Connecticut, who, they haven't won a game in the league yet, but they put a lot of pucks in the net. They're a formidable, offensive team. So if the Red Hawks play sloppy there, they're going to find themselves in some difficulty.
Right, which will cause problems if they put up a 4 or 5 spot. You're not going to be able to come back. But
yeah, Sacred Heart gives up a lot of goals, but they also score a lot of goals, and Red Hawks have goal scoring trouble. So be interesting to see what the Red Hawks can do in 2 weeks. They have 2 weeks to prepare, and again before the Thanksgiving holiday. So I want to thank our cameraman Mike Crisco again for being here. And as always, Charlie, I know your schedule is so busy, but anytime you can join us up here, or facilitate last week, I can't thank you enough for doing this.
It's a lot of fun.
So
I appreciate it, Rob.
We're going to say goodnight here from Montclair State Arena, and we'll see you actually after Thanksgiving. So
happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.